All right, I got a new type of amphibious nature journaling that I'm gonna try. But first, I have to get to this special beach in the Galapagos. Santa Cruz Island. This community right here is only accessible by the ocean. There are no trails, overland, definitely no roads, not even any footpaths to get to this spot right here. You have to go on a boat from Puerto Ayora to get here. Then you have to walk past this cool swampy area. And you have to walk past all these awesome lava lizards. Look at that. Microlophus indefatigabilis. Male right there. And female. Camo, but not camo. Of course, some lovely Puntia Echinoi. Dang, I forget the species name. Alright, so now I have to deal with the nature journaling challenge that's most problematic for me personally, is deciding what to focus on, because I originally came here with the plan of doing some amphibious nature journaling techniques and experimenting with nature journaling in the water with some right in the rain paper. But now that I'm here and it's super low tide, there's all these places where I can sit above water and use my regular paper, which would allow me to do like watercolor or like a landscape painting. Then there's like all this cool stuff happening under the water. So time to decide. Usually the best thing to do is just stick with your first plan and just start drawing stuff and nature journaling stuff right away. But it's kind of hard when there's like marine iguanas and amazing landscapes and all these things to choose from. All right, it's way colder than I was expecting for amphibious nature journaling, and it's also way lower tide, so I don't really need the boogie board here to get to the area that I wanted to try to nature journal at. But it could still be helpful because it will give me a surface to nature journal on that I want to experiment with. But these rocks are really slippery, so it's hard to walk on them. So I'm just going to walk across this sort of lagoon here in the middle. I got my metadata down, and I'll see what other nature journaling I can do in this right in the rain. What I've found works the best for me is these Prismacolor ebony pencils. It's like, oh gosh, it's kind of cold. Oh, it just got up to crotch level here. Crotch depth water. Oh gosh. The Galapagos water is not that warm, even though it's right on the equator. These ebony pencils work pretty well for wet conditions. I find they work better than the Write in the Rain pen or any of the other tools that I've used. I kind of wish I had a few colored pencils, but that would be like way more stuff to carry. So this is what I got here. Oh, look, microplastic. Microplastic. All right, let's do this. I got a quick sketch in here showing a marine iguana swimming, which is really cool, and showing these sort of rocks and a little bit of this context, almost like a landscapeito. And it's pretty cold, so I'm gonna try to do some movement and see if I can get a little bit more wet and maybe go a little bit further out there. So I just realized there's a couple different types of sea urchins here, I think. So in addition to slippery rocks and sharp lava rocks, there's some sea urchins to contend with, so I'll try to float over stuff as much as possible. Alright, so I'm swimming out to a little island right here with my Right in the Rain nature journal. Just saw a shark go underneath me and a sea turtle. It's pretty cold. I wish I had a vest, wetsuit vest or a spring suit, and can check out this island. Alright, I made it to this little island, and I'm going to try nature journaling along the shore here. If there are any seabirds nesting, then I'm going to go back. But this island is just part of Playa de los Alemanes, so I think it's fine to go here. I talked to some people that went here before. So it's really hard to walk on these rocks, but the boogie board kind of helps for stability. Starting to get pretty cold, so I think I'm gonna get out of the water and lie on the sand here on this island. Yeah. Look how much of the sand is made up of those sea urchin spines. Look, there's a puntia here. And trash. Oh, there's marine iguanas here. Trippy. This island is pretty cool, but I think I'm gonna head back, and I'm really cold and really cold. I made it back to the beach. It was kind of a hard swim, but it was a good experiment for more ways to do amphibious nature journaling. Didn't really fill that many pages. I filled like five pages, and you know, no color or anything. Ouch, I'm trying to walk on these rocks. But you know, if you're grading nature journaling by the process, not by the product, then I'd say it was a pretty good trip, and learned a lot, experimenting a little bit with pushing the limits of nature journaling in amphibious situations. Yay! Blue-footed booby over there. If you need inspiration for getting started with nature journaling, check out this playlist right here. Ouch! And if you need help picking nature journaling supplies, check out this playlist right here. Bye!